If you're like me, you have a lot on your plate. You're doing a whole lot. You have multiple projects, multiple responsibilities, and so you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling stressed out because you got so much on your plate. Welcome to Freedom Friday, and today that is what I'm talking about is having too much on your plate and how you can manage it. So when I think about having too much on your plate, I think about a meal. Let's take, for instance, like maybe a holiday meal, like a Thanksgiving meal, right? I remember back in the day. So you see the person that walks around with their plate, they're piling on not small portions, the big heap of dressing, the big heap of mac and cheese, the big heap of greens, the big heap of sweet potatoes. You got the turkey and the dressing and the ham. You got the cornbread and the cranberry sauce. And oh, you got to get that peach cobbler, that chocolate cake. You got it all. You just piled it on like it's not going to be there later. Then you sit down at the table and you start digging in. And you get the, you tasting everything. You mixing it all up. You putting it all in. And after, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe even 10 bites, you start to feel full. Then you start struggling because still it tastes so good, but you can't stop eating it even though you know you're full. We know I've been there. Then the next thing you know, you rear back in your chair and you can't take another bite. And you're like, oh, I can't eat no more. But you didn't even make it halfway through that plate because you had too much on it in the first place. So now you got to push it away and wait for later. Maybe you'll wrap it up and take it home and you'll nibble off of it. But you put too much on your plate in the first place. And that's how life is. We put too much on our plate. We pile our plates up with responsibilities and goals, tasks that we need to do. And then we start having at it. We start working on it. Some of that stuff we even start trying to do at the same time. Like we trying to put the greens, the collard greens and the sweet potatoes and the dressing all on the same, on one fork so we can take the whole bite, right? That's what we do with our responsibilities, our projects, our tasks, our goals. We got it all on this plate. And we trying to get it all done in one sitting. And you can't do it. It's hard to do. So then you end up reared back like, I did not get this accomplished today. I can't do it. I can't do no more. So you push it away. Like you push that plate away. You push that plate away like I can't eat no more. And so I got to save it for later. That's how we treat everything we do. Putting all that stuff on our plate. You know I'm right. Because I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of piling on food in my plate. When I go to like a all you can eat place, buffet, I'm piling stuff on. I want to taste this. I want to taste that. I want to, and you know, you going on and on, and then you get to the table and you nibbling on this and you nibbling on that. Then you full. We guilty of that, and we're guilty of putting too much on our plates in life. So I was thinking about my particular plate. I mean, I want to get out of debt. I want to earn more income. I want to run my notary business. I want to run my content creation business. I want to do my digital products. I want to learn AI. I got my ministry. I have so many things that I'm trying to accomplish. I'm writing a book, subsequently 3 books. I get up and I start out the day and I do a little bit and I'm like, I gotta do all this. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I can't finish it. I gotta push it back, push it back, push it back. I gotta push away from the table. You gotta push it away from the table. You gotta leave it for another day. And so I was thinking about that. And I mentioned prioritizing in a couple of my other videos. And when I told you preparation, prioritizing was key. Prioritizing the important things. And as you know, I'm in this journey. I'm trying to learn how to do things the way they should be done as I go. Because I haven't always been organized. I haven't always been focused. I have always been in survival mode. I've always had a lot of things on my plate and I just wake up in the morning and I'm just going at it. And whatever I get done, fine. Whatever I don't get done, at the end of the day, I just push it away. And when I do that, I accomplish very little. That's the thing. See, when you put too much on your plate, you stay in survival mode because you're working towards everything that's in front of you, or in your mind. In my case, because I got a lot of stuff up here, and I'm always flipping switches about what I need to do. So I had to think about it. I had to go back and tell myself again, you have got to prioritize. Prioritize your day, prioritize your week, prioritize what's important for your day, your week, and your life. What time slot do they fill in? What time slot do they take up? How much time is it going to take to accomplish it? You, speaking to myself, Shelly, cannot do it all. And it's not even important that you do it all. See, in my mind, I tell myself, it's important I get all of this done. But not really. What's important is that You start small and build up. I think about that like when they talk about Dave Ramsey and the debt snowball. You start with the smallest debt and work your way up. Start with the smallest project and work your way up. And that's how you prioritize. That's how you don't have such a full plate. So what I decided is what's important for me right now. Not what's going to get me to what I'm going to be like in a year, 6 months to a year, or 2 years or 3 years down the line. What can I do right now? What can I put on my plate right now that I can handle? So I told myself, I said, I need to work on my income, which I have been doing, and I've been doing pretty good at that. Working on my income, getting that income up. It's coming up really nicely doing the Walmart full time. So that's one project. The next thing, I need to catch up on my car insurance and catch up on my car payment. Those are two things that I need to catch up on. Focus on the car insurance. It's the smallest of what I'm behind on, and it's important that I keep my vehicle insured so that I can continue to work. And it's the smallest that I'm behind on, so I can take care of that probably in the next couple of days. Then my car payment, I'm a little further behind on that, not in the repossession status yet. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been in survival mode so long that I give them enough to keep them from coming to get it. But I need to get out that mode. I'm being real with you. And I never said that. I don't think I ever said that out loud. But I called my finance company and be like, how much is it going to take for me to stay off the repo list? So, yeah, I said it. It's Freedom Friday. And I know somebody feel me. I know somebody feel me. Anyway, with that being said, those are the two things that I want to work on. Once I work on those two things, then I can go back to the buffet of stuff I need to do and get some more. Get something different and put it on my plate. So if you've got too much on your plate, that's why. Think about it. Prioritize. Choose what's important now. Because if you do what's important now, the things that need to be accomplished later will be accomplished. Because you're working at it a little at a time. So if this video resonates with you, if it's something that you have focused on or haven't focused on, but you know it's something you need to focus on, if you understand where I'm coming from, if you can relate, subscribe to my channel, please. Like this video, please. Share this video, please. Make a comment below, please. Yeah. Because we're all trying to win. We all been there. We all struggling. But we don't have to. So this has been the Freedom Friday episode. I thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you on Sunday for God, Money, and Me. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.